The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Always goal side. Tries a shot! Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come a decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mendes has it out wide and in space. There's the delivery. Cristiano Ronaldo! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. It's loose, and again! That's really well cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a promising build-up. Nuno Mendes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now Rooney. Oh, good ball! Van Dijk clears without hesitation. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Rooney. Pedri. And he's quick to get rid.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that is well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Nice interception, well timed. That's a decent clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. And they've got rid. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Look at the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Bale is flagged offside.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That's been cut out, well played. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Hazard receives it in a wide position.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Takes aim and crosses. Some really good ball movement. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. And that signals the end. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes.
He leaps for it! And he's whipped it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spread out to the left. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Pedri tries a shot! Off the post! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
He's had it taken off him. Ferdinand tries to pass it through. Lovely, now then. Rijkaard.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Rooney, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Madrid are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. David Villa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Rashford! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes... And the shot! It's a loose ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And the shot's on here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. David Villa. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Rooney. That'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Rooney. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Pedri. Neymar. Shot, surely! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Rashford! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's been hooked away. Roberto Carlos. And he lines up a cross. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Platini, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's tidy. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. And here's Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now this could be a chance. Looking for the run. Oh, he's bustling through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pedri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not the most convincing of passes. And that interception was most necessary. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And here's Neymar, looking for the run. Lovely, now then. Looking to play him in. And he's there to get it away. Oh, good spread. Now it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nuno Mendes. That's a corner kick. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Van Basten, passing nice and neat. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ferdinand. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Bellingham. And it's Cáceres. Van Dijk. It's Ferdinand. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yamal is onto this. And he's there to belt it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cáceres. Great vision. Yamal. Yamal! And there's his goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, Van Basten. Number
Madrid
20,
get the second half started.
number 19, Yamal.
Pedri,
Number 1,
Beckenbauer.
Seaman.
This is a promising build-up. Some really good ball movement.
Coming on
And
the
it's
field,
Rooney.
Number 9, Aguero. Number 11,
Good read, needed to be.
number 8,
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk gets it clear. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Surely he can't miss! That's put paid to the danger.
Substitutions taking place.
Forced to go back. And he's well positioned here. Neymar! And it's Messi. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Distributed tidily.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's picked his way through. Drives it in. Cleared away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has been slung wide. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that is well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the number on the board is 3. Nicely weighted ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And a quick reminder today.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Played out wide. And that is headed for the middle. Adams attempts a clearance. And the counter is on. Donatoni. Good, strong midfield running here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri does well not to be outdone there. Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Rivaldo. Roll! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Mohun Bagan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Donatoni. Shot could be on. Ferdinand gets it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams makes the interception. Now it's Rivaldo. He is through here. Rivaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Donatoni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. Looking for options for movement. Oh, they can break here. Now, great chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Pedri. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And just a quick reminder today.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So into the second half.
Madrid really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. And the finish! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Mohun Bagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out...
Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. He leaps for it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Madrid are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, the man we've all come to watch.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what has happened here? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Raul. Silvestre looking to hit the byline here. Shot, surely! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's Raul! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's beautifully weighted. This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed. And that will be the final act. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. A probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. Deftly out wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs some...
And he shoots! He's scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. Succumbs to the pressure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. David Villa! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Mendes. Neymar. He's found a way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was quick to react. Bellingham has created one goal already. Played into space. He can run onto that. And this is Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's another chance! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's good.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's had it taken off him. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Pedri. Bellingham! And no mistake. Into the lead once more.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid leading now. Ferdinand. And Mendes. Bellingham. Strokes it back.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And a chance! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. About as smooth as it gets. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Stoichkov, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's been given away. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Jordan Henderson. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Henderson. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the pass is intercepted. So, what can they make of this? Neymar. Nuno Mendes. That's put paid to the danger. Pass is just off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Neymar! Jordan Henderson. Aguero. Now it's Villa.
Has been indicated.
That looks a good ball through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcome. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Belletti. And it's Rijkaard. Ferdinand. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, he's seen through all of that.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Belletti. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Memphis Depay. And this is Raul. Now that's well seen too. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri. Nuno Mendes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. Showing good feet. Header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Ferdinand. Neymar is herring after that one. Now it's Memphis Depay. And that interception was most necessary. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Rooney. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Puskas. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Messi receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Spread to the right. Pedri. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away, and that's gone loose. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Great ball, and can he finish? And the difference is still one, but only just.
Puskas really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Great defending, strong and determined. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... bullish header! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Puskas. It's roll! And no mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Pedri. Coming on the field is number 22, Wilshere.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And this is Messi. Nicely wait. There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Messi. And this is Messi. He's got away. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ferdinand makes the interception.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Beckenbauer clears without hesitation. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Pedri. And it's Ferdinand. And Mendes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Belletti. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it into space. And it's Kukçu. And it's made its way to him. And he's got away from him. Deftly away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And the pass is intercepted. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Messi. Rooney. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Mendes. Hazard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rooney looking to play it into the box. Spread it left. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Rooney strokes it back. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Rijkaard. Very few chances, just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Belletti. Rijkaard. Iniesta. Parla. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 18, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Iniesta.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Neymar finding himself in space. Zanetti tries to clear. And this is Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get rid.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Bellingham. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
He's picked his way through. Tries from a long way out.
There will be 3
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's the keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of inter... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. He is through here! And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rui Costa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Batistuta, cleared away. Oh, what has happened here? Rashford crosses. Rijkaard can get it clear. Crossed in once more. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Oh, super ball. Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Great vision. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Adams was in no mood for any of that. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Yamal. Cleared away. And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he should have made them pay.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. De Bruyne. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He'll try from distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Goa are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away. but he'll be thrilled inside.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Mendes getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good-looking ball. Caceres calmly anticipates. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 3, Pedri.
It's a pretty loose pass.
On the field, number 9.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Lewandowski. Number 4, Rivaldo. Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they win it back again. Rashford. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rui Costa. Caceres. Ambitious ball here.
Goa surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Madrid could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns.
Chance for a shot! Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Goa can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. Baresi goes sliding in. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello, everybody.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Central and defensive midfield is such a key area, Peter, for most teams. And I think in Emmanuel Petit you have one of the better players who can call themselves a specialist in playing that position.
And really appreciated at both club and national level. He has that defensive nous, but since moving forward into midfield, my goodness me, what a career he's made.
Yeah, and his sense of positioning is superb, but perhaps most importantly, the ability to cover for anyone making a forward run.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Belletti. This is a promising build-up, and it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar picks it up out wide. In towards the back stick, and the keeper beats it away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Diaz crosses, and that's the keeper's ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri. Dani Olmo, and here's Nunez. Madrid still without a single shot on target. And he's chosen to go back. Great ball, great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar, a player of legendary status. Space for him to turn and look. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Forwards and with intent. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Kimmich.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rooney. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Neymar, looking to play him in. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Ferdinand. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Neymar. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Madrid with the corner, they're first. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Rooney. Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chouameni. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Petit. And it's Olmo. Searching pass he's played there. Marquinhos clears without hesitation. And here's Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
An instinctive delivery. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 3, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 8, Hazard. Number 22, Wilshere.
This is their second corner of the game. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's managed to get... Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there's a goal. They have stolen level at the last. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Irwin. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. So much time and space here. It's Neymar! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. It's Belletti. And it's Rooney. And he is deftly away. Now, can they... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And that's been drilled in. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gerrard. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted in. Tries to get it clear. Nice bit of trickery. Rooney. Madrid. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner, there first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Aguero, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely shaped ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Aguero. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Now it's Aguero. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Aguero.
Such good technique.
Aguero running at top gear. He's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Pedri. Rooney. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick request today.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Zaire Emery getting this one clear. And it's Pedri. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's got away. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Ibrahimovic! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nicely weighted ball. Schneider threads one in. Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. AZ ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Hazard, and he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. He shifted it to the flank. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Aguero. Played into space. Ferdinand gets it away.
AZ clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! Whoa, would you believe that? Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Madrid are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, akin to royalty. Great chance! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to pass it through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that's a fine challenge. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! And they're threatening to fly away here. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, what a mistake! He's in one-on-one. Oh, important interception. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's worked it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is through here. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he can clear it away. Rizal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi. Stones calmly anticipates. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Aguero. Rijkaard. Rooney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. That's good play. Cross to the back post. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Good ball over the top. Thinks about the shot.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. So, a temporary halt to the action. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
Rizal! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Aguero. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Played out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. It's Rooney! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a... and the shot! Yes! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 25, Rooney.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's cut it out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Aguero. No, again, there's no way through. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aguero makes a dash for it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 3, Pedri. Coming on the field.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Mbappe!
Wilshere.
He's put his foot right through that one. Belletti. Yamal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Tries a shot! And with that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He won't be happy with that one. Diaz. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. And it's Rooney. Looking for the run. Real chance! Mbappe! Goal! Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance for a shot! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gerrard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Mendes. Akanji gets over and intercepts. And he plays one through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri.
There will be 3
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Akanji.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Struck first time. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. No way through. Belletti. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's cut it out. Now it's Diaz. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. And he cuts out the supply. Akanji. Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. That's a shade optimistic.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Diaz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Aguero. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to play it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 10, Messi. Number 3, Pedri. Coming on the
This
field,
looks promising. Rijkaard!
Hazard. Number 19.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
22, Wilshere.
Picked out brilliant. It's Aguero! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone for goal! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
And here's Neymar. Can he get it through? Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. And the shot!
Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
That is a great pick out. Aguero, he's through on goal. Aguero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Neymar, he has found the way through. And the finish! And it's a goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Bommel does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! And again! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi with a real chance here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Spread to the right. Yamal in acres of space out wide. That's put paid to the danger. And that is out of play. Van Bommel. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Good chance here. In he goes again. And he's there to belt it away. Ferdinand with the clearance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Incoming delivery. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Van Bommel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's having a go! Rooney attempts a clearance. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been knocked clear. And they're quick to get it back. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 10, Messi. Number 25, Rooney. Number 13, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Number 4,
He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schneider plays it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And again they hit the front. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And he shoots! Haaland gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Now it's Kimmich. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
24, Belletti. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Costa Curta.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Van Dijk.
Added minutes has been
Kimmich. And that has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Yamal! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one...
And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Yamal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
And it's Pedri. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet knocks it into space. Nedved receives it in a wide position. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. Tries to play it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nedved. Oh, they can break here. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Pedri. Messi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. They want to be quick to recover this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Batistuta! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Yamal.
That gets us going once more.
Number 4.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pass is just off target. Courtois clears. Oh, it's a shot at goal! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Now it's Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. Pull it. And they're back on the ball again. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri wants to run onto this. Nedved. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Batistuta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Messi. Belletti.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
That's the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.